Welcome again. We are going to see how the challenge is going. Remember that we open a CERR USDT grid, neutral grid, because of the samples of coins that we analyzed. That one was the one with the highest normalized average true range in a time frame of 30 minutes, meaning that it is a very volatile asset. And we open it with these settings, and as we can see, we recorded that we started with $20. Then on day number 2 of the profit of the grid, we took 10 USDT and bought BNB to use it as the coin for paying fees. And then we recorded that on day number 4 we took 20 USDT as profit of the grid, and on day number 5 our margin was 40.4 USDT. But during day number 6, almost here, because we opened the grid near this price and it went down almost to the lower limit, and then when it went up again and down again, and a lot of match profit in the middle. So it was a very good grid setting. Then a lot of volatility came and the grid was terminated because the price reached the top limit. And remember, I configured a stop limit so that we won't lose all the margin that we earn with the match profit. And as we can see in the history, I have the grid which was terminated with a total realized profit of more than $30, duration more than 5 days, and the market price has reached set grid strategy stop loss price. That's the expiration reason. This is the price that I set for the termination. And as we can see, the match profit was 44.44 USDT. So if we record this on our dashboard, then we can say that the match profit was 44. I'm not interested in this profit. And we have 5 days and almost 10 hours, right? So the profit in this case would be the profit we reach with the match profit. It was a very interesting profit, and the profit per hour would be the 5 days and the 10 hours. So yeah, we're reaching an hourly profit of 1.71%. That is pretty good. So I think we should keep on going, because as we're going to see on day number 5, our margin balance is 27.74 USDT. So yeah, we can open the grid, another grid from this margin balance. I'm going to do a little change to the settings, because I think that the profit per hour was higher when the profit per grid was smaller. You can see that in our first strategy, the profit per grid was 0.07% and 0.09%, and the profit per hour was a lot higher. And in this case, the profit per grid was higher and the profit per hour is lower. So I'm going to again use 149 grids instead of 120, okay? So now we need the tool to calculate again. Instead of using $20, I think that we're going to use the $27 so that we can use a wider grid. So let's adjust these numbers. We can use for the bottom okay, and for the top price I'm going to do a bit less. I think we are okay here. I think this is okay. And as regards geometric or arithmetic, it is more balanced now with geometric. Okay, so these are the settings that we're going to use to keep our challenge going. In this case, I'm not going to use the same dashboard. I'm going to duplicate it to write that this is our strategy number 4. Okay. We're going to erase everything so that we have the plain dashboard. Okay, so this learning, I'm going to erase this learning because I think it didn't work out, but I'm going to keep this one, that I will take profit when I double the initial margin. I really don't know because I already took profit of the $20. I'm going to see that as long as the grid is operating. And on day 0 we have the 27 USDT to start the grid. So again, we are going to open in the geometric mode with these settings. I'm going to copy and paste here, and I'm going to copy it and paste here. Maximum number of grid 27, and I'm going to configure the price. Let's say bottom price would be 0.117 and the top price would be 143. Okay, everything is set for the challenge to start again with the profit that we've been doing. Remember that we already took $20 as profit, and that was our initial investment. Okay, so create, confirm. Here are the settings. Again, wish me luck. Okay, now we have the running grid, and we still don't have any position because it is a neutral grid and as long as it doesn't trigger an open order, the open position would be 0. Okay, we have a sell order fill. Nice. Well, I think 2 orders were filled. We're going to check. Well, our grid looks great. Okay. And we can see the trade history. If we update it, our page. It is very important always to check the margin ratio. And as we can see on the trade history, we have the history of the trade of this grid. You can check that now we have one buy order that was matched with a sell order, so we are already making some much profit. We can check it here. Let me show you. So yeah, we are making less than 1 USDT as much profit, because now the grid is wider, because we have 27 USDT as margin. And okay, let's see how this goes. Again, please wish me luck and leave any comment if you have any suggestion to this strategy, and if you want me to execute it with another coin, and any other comment that you like to make. Okay? See you then.